black team versus the pink team. Are you ready to meet the skaters?
All right, let's get it started with the black team. Number 31, Ice Creamer. 65, Smack Attack. 101, Yun Shucks. 182, Sailor Doom. 333, Poison Oive. 512, Frances McDormand. She's 883, she's Dinah Beecha. 994, Little Red Fight 'em Good. 1025, Vin Diesel. Finn Diesel. Vin Diesel isn't here. 1202, Moulin Rouge. 1616, Block Matrix. Co-captain of the black team is 1031, Melistopheles. And your captain of the black team, number 15, California Roll. Bench coach of the black team is Whoopi Rollberg, manager Mia Osinski. Once more for the black team.
All right, let's give it up for your pink team, everybody. Wearing 04, Damage Dame. Wearing K9, Mad Dog Marge. Wearing 19, Agata Chukabitsky. Wearing 110, Scrappy Go Lucky. Wearing number 300, she never returns my emails, the Fig Lebowski. Wearing 527, Dooms Daisy. Wearing 544, Hacker. Wearing 647, Whiskey Behavior. Wearing 1608, Senorita. Wearing 1964, that's Mary Poppins. Wearing 4759, Fanny B. Workin. Wearing 6000, the one and only Gozer the Destructor. Your co-captain, the always fabulous number 12, Amelia Bigdelia. And your captain, wearing 11, Steve Jobs. Your bench coach is Skatem O'Neal, and your manager is DEFCON 1.
All right, keep it going for the pink team. And now, right down there in the middle of everything, they're wearing black, they're wearing white, and they're wearing big, big smiles. They're your enforcers. Head referee, Syphilis Diller. Game executioner, Derelict. Jam refs, Suspect Ed and Voltron Hubbard. Pack refs, Sweep the Leg Johnny and Scoldin Caulfield. Outside pack refs, Wild Bill Hiccup and D-Man. Penalty tracker, Ridley Scorpio. Penalty tracker assistant, Tricky Ricardo. Penalty box, Scary Fisher and Nama Slay. Your Eyes in the Sky, Dorky and Dangerous and Girl Friday. Whitebird, Oliver, Close Off, and Scoreboard, Cleopatra von Ludwig. Thank you, enforcers.
We would like to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, and the track monkeys, as well as our rad crew. Our DJ tonight is MacBook Pro. We want to welcome our Derby docents here to answer all your Derby questions. I am Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit, who will be reading the safety warning while I point at things.
All right. In the event of an emergency, please make your way to the nearest lighted exit in an orderly fashion. The main building exit is located through the pink doors that you entered. The assembly point is directly outside those doors. Please notify our site manager, Wild Bill Hiccup. There he is, waving in the stairs. and the representative of the Vernon Fire Marshal if any emergencies arrive. That's it. That's the news.
We will be quizzing you on the way out to see if you got that. All right, and now everybody, to perform the national anthem, our very own, our very lovely Breaker Thighs. Breaker Thighs, everybody, give it up for her. And now I have one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles. We are so excited to have these skaters back. Former skaters, current skaters, all members of the LA Derby Dolls, because there is no such thing as retirement now, is there?
No, once you're in, you're stuck, whether you like it or not, Evilly. That's it. But all of these people like it, and I like it, and I hope you like it too.
All right, so I'll give you a little quick education for anyone who might be here on the first time. We have got the jammers in the back wearing stars on their helmets. They are the people who can score points. They have to get through the pack of blockers. Once they do, the first skater out is the lead jammer. When she re-enters that pack, any member of the opposing team she passes is a point. She can skate either the full 60 seconds or call the jam anytime by putting her hands on her hips.
And our first lead jammer of the game is Little Red Fight 'em Good for the black team. Haxor wearing pink has just escaped the pack, but she's gonna have to make it all the way back around before she can score any points. Little Red calls off the jam, denying her the opportunity.
Sorry, having a headphone malfunction.
Black team strikes first. But we've got a couple penalties on the play. Amelia Big Delia is sitting down for directional blocking for pink. And for the black team, 1202 Moulin Rouge is gonna sit down for arms. Now, if a skater commits a penalty, they sit down in that box for the duration of the next jam. If they're a blocker, then their team skates down. One blocker, they're the disadvantage. This time, it's pretty equal. Each team's got one person sitting down. Pink jammer took the lead. That's Fanny B working, but she called it off before Nunchucks could come up and get any points. Still 4-0. Fig Lebowski sits for an arms penalty for this jam for the pink team. They'll be down one blocker.
Sorry, having a little bit of a malfunction here.
I missed you, Evilly. It's scary when I have to announce alone. Black team's out in lead.
All right, we've got some pretty intense defensive moving there. That's one of the excitements of roller derby. You're doing offense and defense at the same time. All right, looks like we have possibly a couple points for the black team. Yep, bringing it to 6-0.
Yeah, I see Coach Skatem O'Neill pulling down a blocker because number 11's captain, Steve Jobs, is down for a directional block.
And going in the penalty box for the black team, that would be block matrix with also a directional block.
So that directional block means once the whistle blows, everybody's got to start moving in a counterclockwise fashion, and they are not permitted to stop at any time. If they take a step in the opposite direction, and if they hit somebody when they're doing so, there's a directional block.
Wow, Trixie, you're laying down some serious knowledge on those rules, aren't you?
I know lots of stuff, Evil.
All right, well, I know who is not the lead jammer, and you can always tell because there's an enforcer in the middle doing an X out sign, skating around near her. Looks like we got 4 more points for the black team, and we also do have a penalty. It looks like, wait, hold on. Yes, it looks like the jammer for the black team going into the penalty box, which means the next jam is going to be a power jam. That's right. 1 jammer on the floor, 1 team that can score, and that is the pink team. And considering the score is 0-10, they need this.
Melistopoulos briefly holds that Fig Lebowski back, but Fig shoulders off all opposition. She is out. That's what you want as the jammer. You want to escape early so you can get lots of laps. Lots of laps means lots of points.
Yeah, you can see the jam clock on the scoreboard right there with 37 seconds left. She's got some chance to really even up the score, though nice wall being put up there by the black team against her.
She meets Mel once more in the front, and she's out of there. That's a full pull for the pink team.
Still have some time left on the clock. Let's see if she can get back into a point-scoring position. Let's give it for Fig Lebowski, everybody.
Fig looked like she was going to out-juke that wall. Instead, she decided to charge right through it.
Well, you know, we say around here, go Fig or go home.
Ooh, you haven't gotten to say that in a long time.
Like, seriously, a really long time. All right, we do have penalties against the pink team. We have damaged aim in the penalty box with the directional block, and Fig is in there with an arms penalty. We do also have 1 penalty against the black team. That is Moulin Rouge in there. No, I'm sorry. She's got an above shoulders block, so they are down 1. But the main thing to know is this is a power jam advantage for the black team. Actually, the main thing to know is that we're going to do a do-over here real quick. That's Melistopoulos who went in the penalty box, I believe.
Yeah, the officials have called an official timeout to have official chat with their fellow officials.
Well, I hope everybody is officially having a good time. Let's do a quick check. Who's rooting for the pink team? Who's rooting for the black team? Well, you're in luck because they're ahead.
Although I'm sure that lead is going to be cut down somewhat after that power jam for Fig and the pink team.
Yeah, but you can see, like, you know, sometimes these early jams, these games can come down to just a matter of points. So you kind of really want to be careful with the reviews of.
Wait, are you telling me the games come down to a matter of points?
Okay, I'm going to explain something else to you. The team with the most points wins.
That's the sound of my head exploding.
All right, so pink team in the penalty box, 5-1-3, illegal procedure.
That puts them down to just 2 blockers in this power jam.
2 blockers, but they put in Steve Jobs.
Well, Steve Jobs is worth at least 1 more blocker all by herself.
Yeah, they are doing a pretty good job of holding back their blocking right now is really incredible.
And the good news for them is as long as they stay together, if there's 1 member of the other team there, that's where the pack is. So you'll see them stay together and try to keep this moving fast. So far, this is textbook power jam strategy.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing such a great job there, running that pack, controlling the pack, seeing Little Red Fighting Good, trying to come up in there to try to break up the hole they have on the pack.
And the pack is the greatest number of skaters from both teams skating together. That means that if the two pink players break away from the pack, everyone's got to get back together. Really great defense from Skeeve and the pink team. And Senorita, we don't want to forget her.
Oh no, fantastic job.
Great teamwork. Especially great teamwork considering these skaters have not had a lot of time to practice together, you believe.
Oh, although Skeeve's in the penalty box for the pink team with a above shoulders block. And she is not alone being joined in there. Well, with obviously the only other person who was skating in that jam on her team, Senorita, with a failure to reform.
That failure to reform penalty was what I was talking about. When the pack is split, both teams have a responsibility to get that pack back together. The people in the front have to slow down, the people in the back have to speed up.
Yes, both take responsibility. And right now we've got a jammer versus jammer race. That's Amelia Begdelia jamming for the pink team. They are 1 point behind, and if she can just hit into the back of that pack into a point scoring position, she might be able to change it, but it's hard to see. Because it looks like Frances McDormand might have gone into a point scoring position.
Yeah, and that was 3 points on that jam for the black team, nothing for pink.
4-point game, 7 minutes left in the first quarter.
And there goes Sushi, AKA California Roll.
Don't forget, you can always tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle with a corresponding helmet cover headband.
And you can always tell Sushi because she's got sushi on her socks.
There's that too.
Melistopheles is back in that box for stopping for the black team.
There's no stopping in roller derby, Melistopheles. I hope you're thinking about what you've done.
Yes, stop stopping, Mel. But there's no stopping that black jammer. Poison Oive just shook off all resistances out of that pack.
Yeah, she really got out of there quickly and making it a little bit tougher. Hacker still finally getting her way out of there. Comes up against a bit of a resistance from the pink tail team at the back.
And Hax takes a little friendly fire on her way out of there. But you know, if you can't hit your own jammer, who can you hit?
That is love.
That's true love.
All right, looks like we do have some population of the penalty box.
I gotta say, I admire Ridley Scorpio's projection. When she tells her fellow penalty box people that there's a penalty, they know it.
Yeah, I would never doubt her.
I wouldn't.
Well, looks like it's getting filling up quickly.
That's a crowded penalty box right there. That means this is a power jam in favor of pink.
That's right. We do have, well, they are down one blocker, and then the black team's down two blockers and their jammer. So yes, this is indeed a power jam. Advantage pink team. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and they are down by 8 points. So this could be a big move for them, especially because the black team is thinned down to 2 skaters. Does anyone notice it's hot in here? Is it just
I
me?
noticed.
All right, pink team does have some time on the floor and another chance to score. Fandy be working is definitely working through on another scoring run.
Pink's got that good wall. They're holding it down right there in the middle.
Ooh.
Oh boy, but that black blocker takes her to the
man.
rail.
I thought she was about to go over the rail there for a second.
No, but the track is its steepest in those corners, so if you get knocked down there, it can be a little tough to get up.
Luckily, our EMTs are in that area.
And one of our photographers, Stockerazzi, he
All
was
right.
over there too.
And we got a lead change. Pink team takes it by 1. We do have penalties against the pink team, though. Looks like Mad Dog Marge is in the penalty box with a failure to form and a back blocking penalty.
Lots of penalties in this game, Eva. They're going to have to clean it up if we want to have full rosters by the end.
Yeah, man, we got some limits, and then we just start kicking you out.
Unchucks is out in lead for the black team, followed by Mary Poppins for pink.
Slow moving pack in the middle as they're trying to control the speed of the pack.
Unchucks barreled into Steve Jobs at the back there, and that halted her scoring hopes right then and there. Looks like Pink's keeping the lead.
And it looks like we have the jammer from the black team. She is going into the penalty box. But wait, we have some population in the pink team's box too. That penalty box. It's like the VIP zone, everybody wants to be in it. All right, so we have Noonchucks in the penalty box with a back blocking penalty joining there. Oh, is that Mel Stoffley's again with an above shoulders block? And then we have one member of the pink team who is out on a low blocking penalty.
Boy, that is Mel's third or fourth in just one quarter, Eva, so she's really going to have to clean it up. Huge cheers as Senorita clears the pack.
Yeah, we got less than 3 minutes in this first quarter, and she is going on another point-scoring run.
She's got them all but one, and there it is, another full pull for Senorita and the pink team.
A lot of scrambling there. Look at the pink team. They're doing a really good job of holding the core of the pack and hence the speed of the pack, slowing it down to make it a little bit easier for Senorita to get in there and scoring again. Sailor Doom, though, taking her to the infield.
Oh, but at a big cost, she stepped back on the track in front of players who were behind her when she came off, and that is a cutting penalty. That means she's going to be sitting down.
She is right in the box. I think she knew what she did, and she definitely knew where she was going. We do have a little question here, though. Okay, we do have, in the penalty box with 2 penalties, cutting and assisting out of bounds.
With the arms.
Yeah, but look at the score right now, 32-19.
My mic on, there we go.
I mean, that might have been worth the penalties right there.
The problem is that you never can tell.
Yeah, we got a little bit of scrambling there from the pink team. Once again, they're trying to hold the front of that pack, making it a little bit hard for Smack Attack to get out and so that she can get into a scoring position, but they move far enough away that they have to let her out of the pack. Starting to get some issues there about reforming into a pack. There's a lot of aggression going on. These people are not messing around. And they're definitely not making it easy on the jammer from the black team to get out front. And that's what happens when you have full packs and only one jammer.
And with 30 seconds left in this quarter, we've got time for just about one more jam.
We do have 2 members of the pink team that will be sitting it out, both with stopping penalties. Steve Jobs. Is that Doomsdaisy? Sorry, I'm sweating so much I can't see. But thank you, Oliver. Close off. It's nice to have you back in the infield.
Black Jammer charges through on the inside. That's Poison Oy vey. She is lead.
And we are officially out of time on the first quarter clock, so when this jam is over, we will go in that 5-minute break. On the inside, gets some points, hits it, and quits it.
But not quickly enough to prevent the pink team from picking up 3 points.
All right, everybody. It's the end of the first quarter. We have a 5-minute break.
When Yoon-Juks was catching up to Fanny B working, but Fanny's got eyes in that Fanny. She saw her coming, called it off.
Sorry, Trixie, I have to go. My Amazon package has just been delivered at my apartment, and I want to make sure no one steals it, so I'll be back in about an hour, okay?
I hope it's a fan.
Oh, shit. All right, pink team out in front. Is that our Gozer?
That is our Gozer. There she goes her.
She's showing off for our Jacob Hare. For her Vigo the Carpathian.
Ooh, she got hung up on the high side. That left the inside open for Mel. 1 point for the pink team. But it doesn't. Up 2, 3 points for the black team. That's a good steal.
Nice work, 36-30. We do have a penalty against the black team in the penalty box for failure to reform. That'd be Dinah Beecha. Hey, Dinah, how's it going? Hi, Dinah. She can't hear me.
She's busy.
She's thinking about what she's done.
She's thinking about how she's going to reform next time.
You must reform. All right, both jammers out of that pack. And look, the black team really trying to hold the core of it. Now, once again, the lead jammer, who's the jammer in the lead, can either let the jam go the full 60 seconds or call off the jam at any time by putting her hands on her hips, which is a defensive move to stop the opposing jammer from scoring any points, which is, I believe, was the strategy there.
Yep, that's exactly what we saw, and that's what you want. You don't. It's almost as important to prevent the other team from scoring as it is to score for yourself.
We like to call that points management here.
I like to call it screw the other guy.
Screw the other guy, or points management. We will be having our points management seminar at Derby Por Vida programs. Check it out at derbydolls.com.
Ooh, Big Lebowski hit that head fake on her way into the pack, picks up 1 point and calls it off.
At 37-30. Wait, nobody in the penalty box? No.
Second jam in a row, can you believe it? Well, you know, that happens at the quarter break. The coach gets them in, says, let's calm down,
Right.
let's keep it clean.
Right.
It's a great little chance to reset.
Yeah, it's nice seeing those full packs, but there is a lot of action going on there between all those blockers.
The pink jam ref just called an arms penalty. I think Mary Poppins is going to be sitting in the next one.
Oh dear. She'll be popping into that penalty box.
Oh! Somebody needs to get her a spoonful of sugar to help that medicine go down.
Oh, you did not just go there. Yeah, so you did. You really did. In the penalty box, an arms penalty, and oh my God, is that Mela Stompley back in the penalty box again for another stopping penalty, joined by Ice Creamer with an illegal block.
Ice Creamer's penalty was for jostling. Jostling is when you move people around in the box before the whistle blows.
Oh, you can't do that.
You can't do it. even though it's really tempting.
It is kind of fun, isn't it?
It really is. There's a lot of psych out that goes on. There's also a lot of dance parties that go on.
Yeah, I do miss a good dance party in the jam line.
Ooh, this pack is all over the shop, Evilly.
Yeah, they are going to start. Look, the pack refs are like, y'all got to pull it together. They're letting you know. Oh, he's doing the swingy arm things. You get enough of those swingy arms, and you're going to get a failure to reform penalty.
True story.
There's a method to this madness.
And Yunchucks passes the star to Sushi. She's out of the pack, but there goes that jam clock.
It was a nice attempt, didn't quite work.
The jammer does have the ability to pass the jammer head cover to the pivot. The pivot's the one with the stripy head cover. If she can pass it, that pivot can put it on and become the jammer.
Kind of nifty. We do have Fig Lebowski in the box for the pink team with a low blocking penalty.
Black is out in lead. That's a little red fight him good.
See if she can make up those 7 points. I believe we have Gozer in there for the pink team.
Yeah, Gozer's getting nothing in that pack but a hard way to go.
Right now she's a little bit more slozer. Just kidding. Just kidding, Gozer. You know I love you.
So since Gozer didn't get out, Little Red gets a point for passing her. That's 5 points and a full pull for the black team.
Using that lead jammer status to call off the jam before Gozer gets into the point and or pack and get into a point scoring position.
That's right, Little Red passed the opposing blocker in the back, but that picked her up not only her own point, but the point for the blocker who was sitting in the box. That's a ghost point.
So they take the lead, black team 39, pink team 37. And pink team not happy with losing their lead.
Haxer runs afoul of a big wall in black with Sushi and Mel and Block Matrix. She's forced to call it off. No penalties.
Yay.
Yay. I wish we had a sound effect. Does this thing make a noise?
No, sorry.
Oh God, the rad team's gonna hate me for that. Sorry.
My David Lee Roth soundboard on my phone doesn't work anymore, so I don't have any good sound effects.
I'm gonna have to make my own David Lee Roth sounds, Evilly?
Yes, you are. I'm running for the points.
Oh,
running into the infield.
Francis McDormand comes off at high velocity.
Francis McDormand was going into the wood chipper right there.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Uh-oh, timeout being called by the pink team. Hey, quick reminder, during halftime, make sure you buy food. We are selling food. We also have beer and beverages and drinks and snacks, and there's like cool stuff outside. And I'll tell you right now, it's cooler outside than it is in here. So you should check that stuff out. And of course, our merch booth and all kinds of good stuff. We'd also remind everyone that to take some pictures and post them on your social media. Do like a little tagging of the Derby dolls, because we literally have no advertising budget and we're completely relying on you to tell everybody what a good time you're having.
By the way, if you want to know more about the skaters today or the rules or anything like that, go to derbydolls.com/program right now for the digital program. Digital program, we're saving paper, we're saving lives. derbydolls.com/program.
You know, actually, I didn't know if we were still doing that. I'm so glad you told us.
There was a sign outside, that's how I knew.
Oh, I didn't see any signs because I rushed in because somebody told me the game was starting at 1:45 instead of 2:30.
Somebody would have had a much worse time walking.
Well, that's actually a really good point. I don't know. Still hitch a ride. Get my steps in. My Fitbit's gonna be mad at me pretty soon. All right. 3-point game, 40 points for the black team, 37 points for the pink team. And black team coming out of that pack, lead jammer.
Yeah, that's Little Red Fight 'em good. I thought everybody was locked up in that pack, and she just went right on out of there. Re-enters the pack and calls it off. You can call off the jam if you're the lead jammer. You can call it off if you fall down on the track, but if you go to the infield, you must re-enter the track on both feet before you're permitted to call it off.
All right, well, we got a 43 for the black team now, 37 for the pink team. And we do have a penalty against the black team. That is Ice Creamer in the penalty box for a failure to reform. You must reform.
Is that a Rammstein song? It sounds like a Rammstein song.
It was done by Bathory, written by Thomas Quartham in the darkest basement in Sweden ever. And may I just say, forever Thomas Quartham.
Mel gets through, calls it off, but Senorita was right on her tail.
Let's see if Mel Stoffleys can actually go back to her team without going into the penalty box.
I believe, I believe.
Way to not get a penalty, Mel.
4 points for each team on that one.
I know, I feel like I need to congratulate her now when she doesn't get in trouble.
You know, you can talk all the smack you want about Mel Stoffleys, but she keeps chickens. And one day you're gonna wake up to a chicken in your bed.
She also has goats, which are the most demonic creatures. And we tried to get her some Mustangs, but that didn't work out. But I literally have no idea how Mel Stoffleys does everything she does in a day. Like I see, like she's on Facebook with her chickens and her dogs and her goats and her cats and her job. And
Yeah,
I'm like, why are you even on Facebook? Like, how do you literally have time for any of this? She does do bullet journaling though. Okay, we do have a penalty against the pink team.
That's Mel Stoffleys, or excuse me.
Yeah, sorry.
Doomsdaisy with a stop line, with a stop. I'm just gonna call everybody's penalties on Mel for this.
Let's just give Mel Stoffleys everyone's penalties. All right, now right there, black team ahead by 6 points. Little Red Fighting Good, she had her eye on the opposing jammer because she just kind of wanted to like sneak in there, grab a point or two, and then call it off.
Yeah, that's right. You can put your arms near your hips, but the jam's not called off till those hands hit those hip bones.
Oh, yep, we do have a penalty against the pink team. That's risky behavior in the penalty box with a cutting penalty.
Fig gives Sushi a trip into the infield, and then another one. As Fanny B. Workin fights her way out of the front of that pack. Pink team lead.
Yeah, they're down by 6 points.
3 minutes left in this first half. Still very much anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, it has been pretty back and forth for the most part. Doing good points management.
The real story is going to be penalty management as we get into that second half and some of these totals start adding up.
My money's on Mel Stoffleys being out of here before the fourth quarter.
Oh, don't say that.
Calling my bookie right now. 5-point game.
And there goes Gozer. I'll tell you what, Senorita showed up to work today. She did not want to let that jammer out of her sight, but
she did not.
4 points for that pink team. That brings them to within 1.
1 point game, everybody. Make some noise for roller derby, will ya? 2 minutes until this first half is over. Then we'll have a break. You can get some food, beer, snacks, stuff. Don't forget to buy some stuff. We do have penalties against both teams. We got a blocker down in each box. One of them is Mad Dog Marge with an illegal block. And the other one's for the black team, and that is Frances McDormand. Above shoulders and twice?
Above the shoulders and a star indicating that she was the jammer. This is a
power jam. Advantage for the pink team. And they're down by 1, so this could change everything. That's right, 1 jammer on the floor, 1 team that can score, and it is the pink team.
And Mad Dog's penalty was for blocking before the jam. Oh, and there's that star pass.
Star pass to the pivot, Amelia Big Delia. Wow, that pack is determined to keep that slowing down, down, down.
Now she only gets the points if her hips pass the opposing blocker's hips. And there she goes, she's got them all.
Man, she is determined. But the time on the jam clock is out.
We got time for 1 more jam before this half is over. Fig Lebaski donning the star, but first we've got an official timeout. See, we talked about penalty management. This is management of suspense by the enforcers. They want a little extra drama before we split for halftime, so they've called that official timeout.
Well, they're trying to figure out right now, okay, who's getting food, who's getting drinks. Oh, yeah, stop, you're killing me.
Skeeve Jobs' little baby is here, and her other little baby, who's not so little anymore, Skeeve, is just a couple months off maternity leave. We're real happy to have her back on the track, and I'm real happy that she brought that baby for me to go aw at.
I'm gonna snuggle that little baby. I hope. She might let me snuggle the baby. Oh my, do we have Diana Ross's babysitter here? Because she apparently cannot adult on her own. Get it together, woman. Don't forget, if you want to be involved with the LA Derby Dolls, go to derbydolls.com. Perhaps you have what it takes to be a skater. Perhaps you just want to skate on this awesome track as part of our Derby Pro Vita program, but yet not do it competitively, but as a fitness program. Perhaps you want to be one of our enforcers. Perhaps you have a child that you would like to send off to summer camp. There's a lot of options, and they're all at derbydolls.com. Let's make sure you like us on all these social medias.
Really cannot say enough about that derby, that junior derby camp program that they have every summer here, Evalie. It's for girls ages 7 to 17. They do not have to know how to skate coming in. They don't have to have skate equipment coming in, just a mouth guard and proof of insurance. It's a week long, and it is fantastic. It finishes up with a bout. You can invite all your friends and family to come see your kiddos skate. It's so much fun.
Uh-oh. Stefcon's got a flag. Stefan's waving something.
Stefcon's beating people.
Uh-oh. Stefcon looks pissed.
Ooh. It's not good when she gets mad, Evalie.
Anybody see Whoopi Goldberg on The Bachelorette? Because that outs you as watching The Bachelorette.
Ooh, I did not see that.
No, a friend of mine from my high school is like, yeah, man, are you in The Bachelorette? I'm like, no, but you watch The Bachelorette, Tony Gonzalez. And Tony Gonzalez from Mayfield High School in Las Cruces, New Mexico, he watches The Bachelorette. He blames it on his wife.
Well, all I can say is I sure hope that Whoopi Goldberg was wearing that skirt when she was on The Bachelorette.
She wasn't wearing that skirt, but I gotta say, it is quite fabulous, isn't it?
I love it so much.
All right, so apparently we've had a challenge. Stefcon is like, no. And like, then they're like, yes, or I don't know. And so now they're gonna talk to each other and they're gonna decide these things. So we got both the jammer refs in there, so it's obviously a jammer thing. And then you got Syphilis Diller, and then you've got Sweep the Leg Johnny.
They're definitely talking it all over, just like anything. whatever happens, whether the challenge is won or lost, they will definitely have been thoroughly discussed.
Yeah, you're the one wearing glasses. Yep, there was a stopping penalty against the jammer and of the pink team against Scrappy Go Lucky, and that is what StuffCon is challenging. And of course, they have some other penalties up there.
That's right. That's Amelia Bigdelia for an illegal procedure false start and an arms penalty. And 101, that's Nunchucks, is going to be sitting for the black team. But what we're all wondering about is that jammer penalty, and that's critical jammer penalty.
Yeah, when you got a 4-point game here. Okay, we're going to do another check though. Who's rooting for the pink team? Who's rooting for the black team? Who's getting tacos at halftime?
Me.
Woo, tacos. We can all get behind that.
That challenge was lost. Scrappy Go Lucky will be sitting for the pink team for a stopping penalty. Call on the track stands.
They fought the law and the law won.
The law usually wins, I gotta say.
Unless you have Trish Newman as your attorney at law.
So Moulin Rouge is gonna try to make the most of it for the black team in what will almost certainly be the last jam of the first half.
All right, man, there's some good defense there by the pink team, though, putting up a pretty decent front wall. She does make her way out of the pack.
Great assisting block by Sailor Doom there. The black pivot just went up there and just wrenched that wall right open.
Whoa! Right to the back and takes out Fig Lebowski. Dude.
But she went feet first, and I saw that jam ref call that low block. I do believe Pink's going to start the next half with a power jam.
You are like the Gene Dixon of derby penalties, so we'll see, but...
That's right, she's got a lead jammer with low block rising.
You're definitely down. No time left on the halftime clock, quarter clock. Down to the jam clock, and that runs out. Let's see what we got there. 4 points for the black team. We're entering halftime with a tied game, 51-51. All right, everybody, we'll see you back here shortly. All right, everybody, welcome back to the exciting second half of exciting roller derby action here at Dollhalla. It's a tied game.
That's right, I believe the black team really brought it back in the second quarter. They outscored the pink team 24-16, and most importantly, they didn't give away any power jams, but that streak low block.
And they also have one of their blockers in the penalty box, and the pink team has two of their blockers in the penalty box. So we are starting off the first jam of the second half with a power jam. Advantage for the pink team.
Yeah, that's Fig Lebowski and the pink team in the box, and I can't see who the other one is.
Well, she knows what she's done. The main thing is we got Senorita jamming for the pink team. Let's see if they can get an advantage back on that scoreboard. Hope everybody got some tacos and beer. I mean, Saturday, tacos and beer. What can be better than that?
It's an American original. Tacos and beer.
As good as papas and beer. All right, coming into another point scoring position for the pink team. Really taking advantage of the power jam.
But black kept that pack fast, and I don't think that Senorita was able to score too many points. Gonna have to wait for the official word from the official officials. That's 5 points for the pink team.
I had somebody asking me how many penalties did each team have coming into this? And the only answer I could get was a lot.
Yeah, there really was some penalty management issue in the first half. You get 7 in this game, 7 penalties. Senorita sitting down for an arms penalty. She's the jammer that makes this power jam black.
And she's joined by Gozer with an arms penalty on her team, and then Ice Creamer on the other team with a stop blocking penalty.
So that makes Senorita the 4th player on the pink team to be up to 4 penalties.
Wow, you're like doing math and stuff, Trixie.
And she
Oh, mamma mia. Okay, so we got the power jam situation, and she went into the infield. She had to re-enter that pack without advancing her position, or that's like going to be another power jam for the advantage for the other team in the next jam. It seemed like it took her a minute to realize that, and I'm very curious what the call from the enforcers is going to be.
Well, there is a rule change for this season, Eva Lee, that you are allowed to reset from a cut as long as you don't pass anyone from the other team. Since she was in front of everyone when she committed the cut, she may have been able to reset by going behind them all. We'll see what the officials say.
And that is our very own Diana Beecha. She has been with the Derby Dolls since 2005, although she's taken a few breaks.
And I think we're going to have an official timeout while they talk this one over.
I met Diana Beecha when we were building our very use the T-Birds. If anybody familiar with the Thunderbirds or the T-Birds, Los Angeles Thunderbirds, T-Birds, old roller derby, we used to use their track, and then we built our own one, and that's how I met Diana Beecha, because she brought her own power tools.
Outstanding. I love a lady with her own power tools.
I gotta ask, who is here for the very first time? Do we have any newbies here?
There they are. Hey.
Welcome. Thank you so much. We hope you're enjoying the bout, and again, hope you go to derbydolls.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns to learn more about the game.
You can also ask just about anybody with a number on their back. Ask the folks at merch if you have any roller derby questions. Heck, you can write them down and give them to me, and I'll try to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, I will make one up.
We would like to give a shout out again to S1 helmets, and I say this particularly because people, if you've seen anybody on one of those Lime scooters or whatever, rent a scooter for $1 a mile, wear a helmet. I mean, please wear a helmet. And S1 helmets are a symbol of protection, protecting Derby Dolls since 2009. Our official Derby Doll sponsor. I also want to thank Frog Mouth Clothing. The Derby Dolls wear custom uniforms made by Frog Mouth Clothing in Austin, Texas, except for today because it's a exhibition scrimmage, so I think we have a lot of skaters wearing their former uniforms.
Yes, what you're seeing out there is not, I repeat, not an example of Frog Mouth's fine work, but, you know, you should go check them out anyway. They're good stuff.
Again, I want to give some more love to Vernon. As I mentioned before, getting a grant from the Vernon Community Fund really helped the Derby Dolls get back up and running, having public bouts. We greatly appreciate Vernon's support of us and, of course, their community fund. I want to give a shout out to our Derby Doll repair team. Thank you for their amazing medical staff. If you're looking for a chiropractor or acupuncture, please visit one of our team. They are awesome. All you have to do is go to derbydolls.com/doll repair and, well, doll-repair. And you can find out. I mean, because people do it all the time. Hey, do you know an acupuncturist or a chiropractor? Well, we'll tell you right now how to get one. Go to derbydolls.com.
And here come those penalties. Holy Toledo, Amelia Big Delia is an overachiever.
She's got an arms penalty, a stopping penalty, a blocking out of play penalty, and I think that's another one there. Oh, I'm sorry. And she's ejected from the game. I'm glad your husband got here in the second quarter to see you skate for 5 minutes so then you could get ejected from the entire game. We also have this a power jam advantage for the pink team because the black team puts that Dinah Beaches in a penalty box along with another blocker from the black team.
That's right. They did not get Dinah Beecha for cutting, but she did get a stop penalty, and so she's sitting down anyway.
I just want to say once again how Amelia Big Delia will be ejected from the game.
She's kind of a big deal, yeah.
Well, at least she can go sit with her husband.
4 is real close to the record of number of penalties I've seen in a single jam.
All right, Fig Lebowski jamming for the pink team. They are down by 3. Not down by law, but down by 3 points.
Chokobichki and Jamage Dame opening up that wall for Fig Lebowski to roll right through.
And that's a lead change. Bringing it up. It's like a slot machine. How many quarters are we getting? 66 for the pink team, 59 for the black team. Pink team, we do have a skater with a failure to reform penalty in the box, and that is
Doomsday.
I have her number wrong. That's why I keep throwing it
Yeah, I
out.
do too.
Somebody didn't check the one sheet.
I was wrong on the one sheet.
All right. Little Red Fine Good. Lead jammer jamming for the black team, who is now down by 7.
Little Red looking very maneuverable out there. She has got her edges under control.
Yeah, and I tell you, the jammer for the pink team coming up right behind her. She was about to become a point. But Little Red decided to call it off before she could get into a point scoring position.
Empty penalty box. That means everybody's in that blocker box, getting ready for this jam to kick off.
Yay! Full packs, clear eyes, something like that. Can't lose. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of shuffling going in there with the blockers. Black team making it out first.
Smack attack. She did a 360 to escape a blocker and just snuck right out of that pack as Senorita is hung up waiting for her blockers to cut her loose. Excuse me, Whiskey Behavior, my bad. Whiskey Behavior knocked out to the inside, resets inside that pack.
Pack being told that they need to get into closer proximity.
But Smack Attack gets out, calls it off. That's the end of that jam.
Looks like that was 4 points for the black team, I believe. If I can count.
Boy, this game could not be closer. Lead change once again, 68 black team, 66 pink.
That's right, lead change. If you got a beer, take a drink. And we do have penalties against the black team. Oh my, we have a double penalty against Mad Dog Marge. She's got above shoulders and directional block.
That's right, she blocked before that jam whistle, and that's a no-no.
Sometimes you get really excited about blocking, and you're like, oh my God, I totally want to block now.
I'm excited about blocking, especially when I drive home. That was always a hazard, driving home from practice, because you get really aggressive and you kind of want to block other cars.
And you still drive like that, even though you're not skating.
Some things never change.
We do have a penalty against the black team. That's Ice Creamer in the penalty box with an arms penalty.
She's got 60 seconds to think about what she did.
It's a long 60 seconds, I tell you.
Boy, Little Red did not take long to escape from that pack.
Now she's out of that big bad pack and on her way to Grandma's house to pick up some points.
Oh, Grandma, how many points you have?
How many points do you want, little girl? That is not creepy at all.
No, not at all, Evil. You should keep doing that.
$72 for the black team, 66 for the pink team.
And it's into the infield for Francis McDormand, courtesy of Agata Chokobichki.
Yeah, I just had to take a moment to realize there's nobody in the penalty box. I was like, what?
Boy, Agata is just knocking them down left and right.
You could say she's still Agata it.
I wouldn't say that, but you can.
I really should not have said that. That was really bad.
Pax hits the back of the pack, hits her hips, calls it off. 1 point for the pink team. 10 points for the 5-hour energy I drank at the beginning of this game that just hit. What's up?
Mine did not. Maybe they do go bad.
See, you should have drank the whole thing. I told you.
Uppers aren't what they used to be. All right, 72-67, black team in the lead. Already have had one ejection with co-captain of the pink team, Amelia Bigbilia, being kicked out of here.
California Roll taking a second to hype the crowd.
Uses that lead jammer status by putting her hands on her hips because she sees the opposing jammer coming up behind her and knows it's more important to stop her than to get some of her own.
She got us all excited, and then she called it off.
Gems interruptus. We do have a penalty against the pink team. That is Ski Jobs, and they're with an arms penalty. I'll tell you who has an arms penalty, and that is Oliver Close off.
There's no penalty for those arms.
Oh, we can think of something. We'd like to thank Syphilis Diller for putting Oliver Close off on the whiteboard. Oh, is that Gozer?
That's Gozer. She meets up with Mel at the front of that pack. Mel takes her to the infield. And the party starts again at the back of the pack. Black is all over that pink jammer while their own jammer's got the whole track to play with.
Yeah, once again, you can tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle with a headband with a color that is the same color as the team's shirt.
Unfortunately, it's also the same color as his own helmet, so
yeah, it's a little hard to tell. If it's the guy pointing who doesn't have the pink one, then it's the guy with the black.
I need a handy wipe, Evilie. I'm sticky.
Oh my God, you want me to go look at my mommy bag here? I got some tape, which I tried to get most of the cat hair from your house off of me, but I don't know.
Gozer, the Destructor, is in the penalty box for a back block.
And that makes this next jam a power jam. Advantage for the black team, who basically just dived right into the wall of that pack. I almost thought there was going to be some crowd surfing going on there.
Doomsdaisy has left the action 20 feet ahead of the pack, and so she had to let that jammer go.
Yeah, that's Poison Ivy. Oh, a nice little move through on the inside.
She just teleported through that pack. I watched it with my own eyes, and I still don't know how she did it.
It's like, I'm going to the front of the line, baby, and you cannot stop me.
That should have had a sound effect. She's got a 3-wall, but they're way out of 20 feet. And
oh, yeah, they're like, hello. Hello, the pack is back here, people.
Block Matrix and company are keeping 647 at the back of the pack.
I mean, look at Dinah Beecher there as the pivot. She is just like, this is it, man.
Whiskey,
you are not getting past me.
Whiskey Behavior with the thankless task of trying to push 4 bodies forward on that track. It ain't easy, folks.
I mean, it's easier to get up front at a Napalm Death concert, and trust me, I've done that. All right, we do have penalties against the black team. Poison Ivy will be going in the penalty box and making this next jam a power jam advantage for the pink team. Pink team, though, at a slight disadvantage, they have 2 blockers in the penalty box with a stopping penalty. One of those is the Fig, Lebowski.
And the other is Whiskey Behavior. That puts both Fig and Whiskey on their 5th penalty of 7. That's an unofficial count, by the way.
Okay. Good, because I do not want Honey Brasco getting mad at me on my Facebook timeline because I said I don't know how many penalties each team has. It's either a buttload or a shitload. And I've learned the difference of both of those recently, but I won't tell you about that right now.
Is one of them metric? Hax is having a heavy weather getting through that pack.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about a power jam. You have the advantage where your team is the only one that can score, but you have the disadvantage as opposed to both teams doing offense and defense. The black team is only doing defense, and so they've got all eyes on you.
That's right. She makes it out of the pack, but she only had 12 seconds left to get around.
That was some great defensive moves there from the black team. I will give them that.
It really was. She got her hips past Nunchucks, which meant she gets a point for Nunchucks and a point for that player in the box. That's 2 points.
Although it looks like we have Nunchucks going into the penalty box with a directional block, and she is not alone. Pink team also has a directional lock penalty against Fanny Working.
Smack Attack doing some very effective blocking in the back. Passes it off to her teammate.
All right, pink team, they've got the lead jammer, and they need it right now, 69 to 92. Or otherwise known as the year I was born versus the year I graduated from college.
Sailor Doom holding it down in the back of the pack. But the pink jammer escapes. Coach Steph Kahn says to call it, and that's just what she does.
All right, looking like we are down to the last jam of the third quarter, and then we'll have another 5-minute break. Feel free to get beers. I say plural. Drink your carbs, people. It's hot. It's okay to drink your carbs. All right, full packs, both jammers.
California Roll stuck behind Doom's Daisy. Doom's Daisy's got to let her go.
Looks like the black team's defense is just really gelling well.
They really are. They're doing a great job. And Melistopheles, after her early penalty trouble, has been putting up some really good defensive work.
Well, if the woman can herd chickens and goats, I think she can direct some skaters.
Sushi rolls right through that pack. She's got lots of time left on this jam clock.
But no time left on the quarter clock.
That's a huge assist from Moulin Rouge. Breaks it open. Sushi gets through, calls it off. I think that's going to put them up over the century mark as we go into the fourth quarter, Evalie.
It looks like that. We got a quick 5-minute break here as, 102 for the black team, 72 for the pink team. All right, everybody, fourth, final quarter, exciting roller derby action here at Dollhalla with your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Who's having a good time? Black team up by 30, 102 to 72, but we are starting off this fourth and final quarter with skaters in the penalty box. We have both jammers, but we do not have full blocks of blockers. They're each down one.
That's right. Frances McDormand sitting down for arms and whiskey behavior on what I count as her 6th penalty. One more and she's out of here.
That's unofficial, but I trust your ability to count to 6.
Black jammer Nunchucks ran its traffic, falls down and gets up quickly, calls it off. That's the end of that jam. Well, I'll tell you what, Evalie, the black team showed up to work in the third quarter. They started that quarter with 51 points. They scored 51 points to go into the half at 102-72. Quite a performance.
And we do have a penalty against the black team, against Nunchucks, for a low blocking penalty, making this a power jam advantage for the pink team, and they need it, being down 32 points. Although look at the black defense right there. They're really holding up a good 2-ball. Good track coverage.
Yeah, Moulin Rouge was heading up that wall in there, and she had that jammer stopped dead.
Ooh. Hey, look. Oh, never mind.
Jammer's out with more than 30 seconds left. She can do some damage, but will it be enough?
Well, hard to say. Things can go fast in roller derby, and sometimes you just find the right window and everything changes. And sometimes you get stopped by some really good blockers.
It's kind of like life, Evalie.
It really is. And I mean, the thing about the blockers, it's not just their job to stop the opposing jammer, they've got to help their own jammer through. Or as we say, teamwork makes dream work.
We do say that. And that was great teamwork on behalf of the Black Blockers. As 1964, Mary Poppins goes to the box for pink for a directional block. Black team held the pink team to just 3 points in that power jam. That's a win.
Yeah, it really is. It's some more of that points management we've been promoting.
Friendly fire in turn 2. As the pink blockers run into each other, springing that black blocker free to be lead.
Free to be lead. Be free, blockers. I mean, be jammers. Looks like 2 points for the black team. 2 points for the pink team, is that correct? It's a wash?
Looks like that to me too.
All right, 79 for the pink team, 106 for the black team. Fourth final quarter. This is it for all the glory.
Fanny B working, lead, pink team.
Yeah, pink team, they have got to pull it together, but it can change quickly. It's not that huge of a lead.
Black team coaches Mia Osinski and Whoopi Rollberg shouting directions to their team. It's a wonder that their team can hear them, because I'll tell you what, it is loud as can be in that infield.
Yeah, there's a bit of an echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
All right, well, I'm gonna echo my approval that nobody's in the penalty box.
Box, box, box. Oh, Fig Lebowski tried to hang on the inside, resets to the back.
I swear, every one of these skaters must have sweated off 5 pounds by now.
Ain't no joke, it gets hot out there. Melistopheles had a huge hold of the inside. Comes through, calls it off to the great approbation of her teammates.
I think everyone got the memo about, oh, nope, I was wrong. It's about let's try to have less penalties in the final quarter to avoid ejections. Like Amelia Big Delia, who got ejected for hitting the penalty threshold. Poison Ove in the penalty box for the black team, and she is in there with a stopping penalty.
I do believe I heard some Sirens fans in the audience giving forth with a little whoop whoop.
Is that a whoop whoop?
Either that or we've been invaded by juggalos.
I was gonna say, can we pull over? Wait, where's my fail, man? I'm down. Down with the fam. Sweet little juggalette.
You clown from the neck down. Oh, Smack gets almost all the way through that pack before hitting the infield.
What would Shaggy do? My favorite thing about the juggalos is they have, what is it, lake syphilis or something?
How can you pick just one favorite thing about the juggalos?
I really can't. I just like their promos every year for their annual festival in Lake Gonorrhea or whatever it's called.
Their annual festival's called Gonorrhea?
No, they have this lake that everyone tries to cool off in. They call it I think it's either Lake Syphilis or Lake. I mean, sure somebody's gonna come to me and be like, it's Lake Chlamydia. People.
God, it's Lake Chlamydia. Everyone knows that, Eva-Lee.
Shaggy would kick your butt if he knew.
You've disappointed Violent J.
I'm not down with the clown.
No clown love for you.
All right. We got a little, I think they called a timeout to come give us a talking to.
Thank you for joining us for the Juggalos Power Hour.
Yeah, now I gotta see if they're doing one of those. Seriously, people, if you want a good 15 minutes of amusement, find the commercials for the Juggalos annual gathering event. It is some serious entertainment.
And then text us to tell us if it's like chlamydia or what.
Yeah, you can find us. You can find me on Twitter at evilly are you ready, and be one of my 12 followers. I literally have sweat in my eyes. I gotta find something.
All right, Senorita is going to be sitting down for an illegal blocking before the jam. That's for the pink team. And Scrappy Go Lucky, two penalties. Blocking and above the shoulders. She was the jammer, so that makes this a power jam for black. And this is just what the pink team did not need, as they're behind by 33 points. Just under 9 minutes to go in this game. And with an assist from behind, there goes that black jammer.
Yeah, Sailor Doom sailing up into a point scoring position. Although hitting some opposition, I believe that's Gozer.
Yep.
And I want to say that's Mad Dog Marge.
That's right, Mad Dog Marge hustled forward to team up with Gozer to try to stop her, but unfortunately, their pink teammate was stuck in the back and they had to let her go.
I mean, you gotta say, Mad Dog Marge in that pink onesie thing, that is so amazing.
Iconic. There's some fervent discussion going on. Whoopi Rollberg shouting instructions. As once again, Mary Poppins stuck in the back.
Yeah, she's got to be pretty pleased with her team right now as they are just piling on the points.
She looks it, she's clapping. She's clapping away. She's shaking that shiny skirt. That's right, we're talking about you. Timeout, pink team.
Well, and they've got 7 minutes, 31 seconds left in this. Called a timeout. We can tell you the next jam that Noomchucks will be in the penalty box with a directional block.
That's her 6th by my count.
Want to make sure that after this game, before you run out, and we are going to kick you out, make sure you check out our merch booth real quick, though. Buy yourself something fantastic and fabulous, because you'll be bummed if you didn't, especially if you've been sweating as much as I do and you're driving home in air conditioning with a cold, wet shirt. You'll be wishing that you had a Derby Doll shirt to switch into in the car.
Your car has air conditioning, bougie.
I don't have a car.
We want to give a huge thank you to everyone who supported our online fundraisers. You have kept Bank Track Roller Derby alive in Los Angeles. We love our fans and we have missed you big time. We also want to thank all the volunteers who helped make this league possible. 95%, and that is a scientific number, 95% of all the staff you see here are volunteers, so please give them a hearty handshake or a high five. The LA Derby Dolls are a non-profit organization run by the skaters, referees, and those who love roller derby.
I was going to mock Amelia Big Dealia, but she won't pay attention to me. I was going to do her like the whole All right. Down one blocker for the black team. Pink team coming out first, using advantage of that timeout. Fanny be working, jamming for the pink team. Black team trying to hold back the pack.
Shoki's all alone in the back trying to break up a 3-wall. Pink team forced to call it off.
All right, Team Heckle's here. Yay, Team Heckle. Woo. As long as you don't whistle, you can make all the noise you want, I don't care. All right, we do have a penalty against the pink team, and that is Damage Dame with a blocking out of play.
All right, the MVP is standing in turn 2. I don't know what he's saying, but he means it real loud.
Like I said, as long as you don't whistle, you can scream, you can shout, you can stomp your feet, you can buy me a beer, you can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Fig hangs on. She's out of that pack, but Black's got control.
Yeah, Fig Lebowski fortunately does not abide on that jam.
And what you just saw there was Frances McDormand watching the opposing jammer, letting her get almost all the way to the back of that pack and then calling it off. That's clock management right there. Ahead by 51, 40, 49, something like that, give or take. All Black needs to do here is run down the clock and not give away any power jams.
Well, and the other situation we have is we have a lot of skaters who have got a lot of penalties. And they got to be careful. We could get some ejections, and that can change things around really quickly.
That's a good point, Evalie. Paxers threw up high. Can the pink team hold California roll? Nope, they gotta let her go. That's gonna be a blocking out of play for 513. Dooms Daisy. And there's Hacks with the call off. Smart, aggressive play by Haxer and the pink team. Mad Dog Marge is going to be sitting for an arms penalty for the pink team.
And they are sure trying on that one. And we also, yes, she's in there with an arms penalty. And as you predicted, we do have a penalty for the blocking out of play and a stopping penalty for Dooms Daisy.
It's a very dramatic moment.
Waiting for all those thumbs up. Man, she came running out of that pack.
With only 2 blockers, it's a tough row to hoe for the pink team, and the black jammer goes through virtually unopposed.
Yeah, Ice Creamer worked her way into that point scoring position. Up to the front, hits it and quits it.
Well, but first she goes in the infield, and then she re-enters in front of the opposing players. That makes this a very welcome power jam for the pink team.
4 minutes left in this game.
This could be the comeback of the century starting right now, Evalie.
It really could be. And that's, yeah, Ice Creamer in the penalty box with a cutting penalty.
Fig Lebowski gets the star for pink. That's a good call for them. She is a smart, strong, powerful skater, but she's got a lot of bodies to get through, and this pack is barely moving.
It's so great seeing skaters who, retired skaters coming back, and how quickly some of it comes back to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite like riding a bicycle, is it? For one thing, there's 4 times as many wheels.
Yeah. More wheels, more problems.
Fig's in scoring position, but the pack's speeding up. She needs a little help from her friends, and she gets it, but not before the black team reconvenes in front of her.
I tell you, that is some determination, though. And that is a pack in need of reforming.
That's right, the black team's gonna run away and wait for the pack to be broken and then make everybody catch up again. That's how you keep the pack fast. Great effort by Fig Lebowski, and the pink team results in 5 points.
Nobody in the penalty box. And pink team coming out as your lead jammer.
Yeah, Haxer was quick off the blocks that time, Evalie. She snuck through before anybody knew what hit him.
She's working her way through the system. Oh! Sweet! Move there. Nice little hop, skip, and a jump over the apex.
Pink team really needed to hold that jammer in, Evil, in order to open up some points just differential.
And the opposing jammer comes up and she calls it off.
Boy, the pink team's really turning on, but I think they're gonna run out of minutes.
Yeah, we've got likely 2 jams left in this game. Although they did hit the century mark, 102 for the pink team, 137 for the black team. Wait, I'm sorry, that's 142 for the black team.
.108 on the game clock. Looks like we're gonna get at least two jams, including this one.
Well, it looks like I lost my bet on Melistopheles getting ejected.
See, I told you, you gotta believe, Evilly.
I believed she was gonna get ejected.
There's that call off. No points for the black team. But I do see the black jam ref calling a back block penalty.
I was gonna say, I feel like when she came up against, I believe it was Frances McDormand, that there was, no, I thought there might have been a loss of positioning. Oh, yep.
That's Fanny B working with the back block. That means that in what could be the last jam of the game, the team who are behind don't have a jammer.
So basically, the black team has got to do one thing, skate clean.
That's right, Evilly. In the last jam of the game, if the team who's ahead skates clean, the game's over. If the team that's ahead gets a penalty and the behind team gets none, they have one more jam.
Hey, they put in Melistopheles though, so there's still a chance she could get lots of penalties and be ejected.
Evilly's pulling for you, Mel.
I know you're a bad girl, Mel.
She doesn't want to get ejected, she wants some points. Points are delicious.
They are.
That pack is in the back as the black wall holds Fig Lebowski.
And we are down to 0 on the game clock, so we are only running on the jam clock. Oh! She's like, yeah, I haven't done this in a while. This is kind of fun. I'm gonna just keep going around and around and around.
Well, points are like potato chips. You can't eat just one.
Woo!
And the clock runs out. The officials are gonna count up the final points and they're gonna discuss the penalties. If you see them make a whoop, whoop, pumping motion with their hand, it means there's gonna be one more jam, or then there it is, one more jam!
Oh, please tell me you gave Melistopheles like 20 penalties. Come on, just for funsies. Come on.
Mel's gonna kick your ass after this game.
Mel's lost so much weight, she'll never like be able to touch me. All right, we do have, not one on her. I'm sorry, Nunchucks? Correction block, you're ejected from the game!
And 16-16, Block Matrix also with an illegal procedure, false start. That means we've got one more jam.
All right, so if the pink team can score 49 points, we'll have that was a good start.
They're off to a great start. Make some noise for that pink team.
Yeah, give it up for Fanny B working.
They've been working so hard this whole game, and there she goes. 5 more points for pink. I'm telling you, Evil, the magic's in the air. It's all happening.
Okay, just do that like a bunch more times. Oh, nice movement though there. Did you see how Choki was holding up the side rail just to give her an opening? And it looks like
10 points.
10 points for the pink team.
So once again, the refs are going to count them up, check those penalties. If the black team skated clean, this game is over. Let's see what they say.
Syphilis calls it for the black team, everybody.
Please come on down. Give your skaters a high five. They've been working hard for you out there. Congratulations to the black team. 31, Ice Creamer. 65, Smack Attack. 101, Yunchucks. 182, Sailor Doom. 333, Poison Oy Vey. 512, Frances McDormand. 883, Donna Beecha. 994, Red Bottom Good. 1025, Vin Diesel. Dang it. 1202, Moulin Rouge. 1616, Block Matrix co-captain. 1031, the unejected Melistopheles. And captain of the black team, number 15, California Roll.
All right, let's give it up for your pink team, everybody. Get up for Damage Day, Mad Dog Marge, I got a Chokovitsky, Rappy-Go-Lucky, the Fig Lebowski, Dooms Daisy, Hacker, Whiskey Behavior, Senorita, Mary Poppins, Fanny Be Workin', Gozer, the Destructor, the Ejected, Amelia Bedelia, Steve Jobs, Bench Coach Skater O'Neill, and Stefcon 1. Want to thank, of course, our enforcers, our EMTs, Doll Repair Team, Track Monkeys, and the Rad Crew. Of course, our DJ MacBook Pro. We're going to have are we having a little VIP kind of awards thing in the center? Feel free to go down and check that out before we kick you out.
But in the meantime, I want to thank Eva Lee.
And I want to thank you, Trixie Biscuit, and I just want to remind everyone to be happy, be well, be back here either for the second bout if you have tickets, or be back here in July for the Baby Doll Brawl and Juniors bout.
Should be a fun one. Hope to see you there.